What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and tonight we have even more Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. It looks like we have some brand new insect cards, so that's actually pretty interesting, and they're actually pretty good cards too, believe it or not. But yeah, this is part of the C archetype, so like Max C and everything, or even the Roaches is what they're also known by. So we're finally seeing these new cards are supposed to go for them, because we had some hints about some other cards. I mean, these are the two that are going to be in Soul Fusion that have just been revealed, but we also had hints about these other two cards. I think we had the full everything for this card because it's, well, a normal monster. So yeah, level 4 with 2000 attack. It's also an insect, and it's basically supposed to be sort of like a Power Ranger, I guess, because even the name says Sentai, and of course it says Ranger for the translation, so pretty cool. And then also we had this card that was hinted about that's supposed to get powered up and work with the C cards, and which we finally have the effect for it too. It's actually a jump promo card, and this other one too is some other promo card as well. So these are the only two that are going to be in Soul Fusion, but let's go ahead and talk about all 4 of these cards and see how they work and everything too. First one we have is Yugioh. That is this one right here, level 3 Earth Insect Monster with 1000 attack and 1200 defense. Anyway, its effect is, you can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one level 4 Insect Monster from your deck to your hand. In addition, if you added a normal monster by this effect, you can special summon it. Then you can destroy one monster on the field whose attack is higher than or equal to the attack of the special summon monster. So as you guys can tell from the artwork and stuff too, what I think is funny about this card is that it's actually trying to bring back an older normal monster that is Yugioh. And if you guys don't remember that card, I believe Weevil used it in the show a few times. I know we used it in the video games. It was only printed for us in English in the McDonald's promos, the second McDonald's promo. So like the second promo pack they had with like GX and everything. Yeah, it was actually one of the promo cards in that. It was a rare in that you could get. So it's really funny to see that. I think it's even too the card that Weevil rips up when he says, you know, this card will help you save Yugi in the Waking the Dragons arc, and he rips it in half. I think that's the card. I could be wrong, but yeah, I love that scene because, well, Breaker the Magical Warrior gets Weevil back. We'll put it that way. I think that's just about everyone's favorite scene of that series or that season. But yeah, that's the card you would probably get the most out of with this, just because with it you're able to, you know, add it to your hand because you want to go for a level 4. But if it happens to be a normal monster, you get to special summon it, and then also you get this destruction effect. So with Yugioh, it is, like I said, a normal level 4 monster, and it also has 1200 attack. So with that, you know, the last part of the effect with the destruction thing, that's going to be a lot easier for you to use with a monster that has weaker attack, obviously. So that's the reason they're hinting at it. But you could also use this new, like, Power Ranger dude as well if you want to. I mean, it has 2000 attack. I mean, being able to special summon that is going to really help you out. And if your opponent does have something over 2000 attack, yeah, I mean, that will obviously come in handy for you. So those are a couple options. I'm sure there's plenty more options out there, but I just think it's funny they're hinting back at Yugioh. So I wanted to bring that up. Then, of course, after that, we have this brand new field spell for them, which is Giant Ballpark, which, that one right there, I love the artwork for it, too. Anyway, its effect is, you can only use this card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. During damage calculation, you can make the battle damage inflicted to either player from that battle 0. And if you do, you can send one level 4 or lower insect monster from your deck to the graveyard. In addition, if the monster you sent was a normal monster, you can special summon any number of cards with the name from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. If a monster you control is sent to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, you can special summon one insect normal monster from your graveyard. So again, you have another way to help you get those insect monsters out there, and especially normal monsters. You go with a normal monster on that, you get to special summon them, and you get a bunch of them too, whether they're in your hand, deck, or graveyard. So you could go with Yugioh on that, which is, you know, the one they're hinting at with him actually throwing it right there. And then also too, this new guy, I mean, it's still a great option for that, especially with that effect, because you're getting 3 insect monsters, then normal insects that are 2000 attack. There you go. I mean, that will help you out too. And then also with this last effect too, if a monster you control is sent to the graveyard by opponent's card effect, you're able to special summon insect normal monster from your graveyard. So again, another option for that. You also have Yugioh again, and I'm sure there's other options too. So actually pretty good field spell for them too. And it all makes sense, especially with this new card right here, the jump promo, because this is like a Megazord for these insects. Sort of, I guess. Or maybe they're powered by it. I don't really know how it works, but it's really cool at the end of the day. It is a super armored robot weapon, Black Iron C. It is a level 8 Earth Insect effect monster with 2,400 attack and 2,800 defense. Its effect is, you can only use its card's names 1 and 2 effects once per turn each. If you have 3 insect monsters with the same name in your graveyard, you can target any number of those cards, special summon this card from your hand, then equip those cards to this card as equip cards. You can send one monster equipped to this card by this card's effect to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls whose attack is higher than or equal to the attack of the monster sent to the graveyard. So there you go. I mean, you have it where these insects are basically piloting this giant robot, which I really like the idea of this card. So you're wanting to get these normal insect monsters to the graveyard using these other cards and everything too. And then by using this, you can special summon from your hand, equip all 3 of those normal monsters with the same name to this one, and then he can just keep destroying the field over and over. So again, with this, you would rather use a weaker normal insect monster because you could destroy potentially more monsters because of it. So of course, then when you're using Gokabora, you could, potentially destroy more cards on the field. So that is actually a really amazing card to use. I see that definitely come in handy, and also too, since it's easy to bring out, that could really help set up for a lot of things as well. And the last card is, of course, our Sentai Ranger, whatever you want to call him, Sea Ranger Shine Black. Again, obviously, he is a normal monster that's level 4 Earth insect with 2000 attack, 0 defense. I thought I'd go ahead and read off his little, lore sort of thing right here, too. The Raven Radiance that races across the battlefield wearing suits that shine the purest black. It's the Sea Rangers who dwell in the shadows. They oppose giant monsters with their hidden prowess of flight. So yeah, a pretty cool little saying or lore thing for him, and I hope to see more of these Rangers in the future too. Again, I guess they're based off Power Rangers or like Kamen Rider or something, but I know we've had other cards in the past too that are based off Power Rangers and stuff too, but maybe just more cards that are based off them. Who knows? I don't exactly know on that, but it's just cool to have them. So let me know what you guys think about these cards. Are you excited about them or not so excited? For me, I'm happy to see that insects are actually getting some good cards. I mean, that doesn't happen very often, especially like pure for insects. We've had like Insectors is like the main insect archetype that I remember doing well in the past, and other than that, I can't really think of many others. I mean, I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comments, but I definitely want to try out these cards at least for fun. I think they'll be pretty fun to use. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, of course, down in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and also subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Of course, we might have more Yu-Gi-Oh news. I have no idea. There's so much news tonight. And also, when this set is out in Japan and in English, I'm going to do openings on it. So if you love Yu-Gi-Oh, I think you'll really enjoy my channel. So hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to stay notified, and of course I will. Catch you guys later. See ya.